The world of Five Nights at Freddy's is packed with a ton of animatronics. To be exact, there are 161. But over the years, not all of them have been real. There are a lot of hoaxes, rumors, or fan-made creations that manage to fool the internet, and yes, even me sometimes. Today we are exploring some of my all-time favorite fake FNaF animatronics. Some of these had fans totally convinced, and others sparked big rumors. Before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I'm really motivated to keep making these videos. Alright, let's dive into the weird world of FNaF fakes. First up, we've got my favorite fake animatronic of all time, Sparky the dog. This guy goes all the way back to 2014, right around the early days of FNaF 1. Someone posted a fake screenshot of a dog-shaped animatronic lurking in Cam 5, and the fandom went crazy. People thought that Sparky was a hidden character Scott had tucked away in the game. But I'm not gonna lie, back then, I believed it. The screenshot looked super convincing. Eventually, the creator of the image came forward and explained how it was made. It was all a hoax. Still, Sparky didn't totally fade away. There's even a small reference to him in the FNaF movie, as a diner and a real animatronic. So in a way, the legend lives on. Next up, let's talk about the Shadow animatronics. Now, Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie are totally real, but what about Shadow Balloon Boy? And there are tons of Shadow animatronics. The idea of there being a shadow version of every animatronic spread like a wildfire, and people started claiming that they were seeing them in hacked versions of FNaF 2. And a lot of the fans that believed this were saying that they were secret unlockables in FNaF 2. Of course, none of that was actually true, but the designs were really cool and honestly pretty believable. Just goes to show how easy rumors could take hold in the early days of FNaF. Alright, honestly, this one still creeps me out to this day. The so-called purple guy animatronic. Yes, the man behind the slaughter as a literal animatronic. Back then, I haven't even played FNaF yet, I only watched YouTubers, and I honestly totally fell for this one. Looking back at it now, it's obviously fake, it's just a reskin of the Golden Freddy pose. But at the time, it was spooky, and I know I'm not the only one that got fooled. And I think I know why I got fooled with it. I don't know about the rest of the community, but do you guys remember a YouTuber called Smike? He did a ton of FNaF fact videos, and this purple guy just screams Smike's top 5 facts. It's got that exact vibe. And I'm pretty sure Smike basically quit YouTube after only using fan art stuff for his videos. So he honestly could have just used this for one of his videos, and that could have been a video that I watched as a kid and believed it. No hate on Mike, it is actually extremely hard to figure out what is not fake and what is actually real, because there are a lot of renders nowadays that look exactly like VR renders or AR renders. But anyways, back to the video. Here's a weird one. Funtime Chica. Now yes, she does appear in Ultimate Custom Night, but before that, there was a whole fan-made version of Funtime Chica that made the rounds. I actually like this fan-made design more than the official one. The color scheme is off, but besides that, it looks so much better, and it reminds me a lot of Toy Chica. Now, if this fan-made Chica came out before Sister Location was released, this wouldn't be a big issue for Sister Location. A lot of the fans would think that Sister Location would include a Funtime Chica, and it didn't. So that would make a lot of fans angry. But honestly, I couldn't figure out when this one came out. I didn't know if it came out before Sister Location or after, so who's to say? The next one really confused people. Golden Bonnie. Some fans thought that he was a real hidden character in FNaF 1 or FNaF 2, buried deep in the code. And I mean, this was when we had to go into the code of the game just to figure out lore. Now, I think people were just mixing up Golden Bonnie with Spring Bonnie and Springtrap. The name sounds official, but it's just a nickname people picked for that fan-made animatronic. And I'm like 90% sure that Markiplier even called it Golden Bonnie. But the names Springtrap and Spring Bonnie are real, but Golden Bonnie as a separate canon character is just totally made up. And it also just uses the same Golden Freddy pose. And finally we have Righty. Yeah, you heard that right, the opposite of Lefty. Since Scott made a lefty, people figured that there had to be a righty out there too. So fans designed a mirror version, same build, but flipped. And this does not sound legit at all. I don't really know who got fooled by this, but it wouldn't fool me if I paid attention back in the day. And at this point, I honestly thought the community was done with fan-made fake hoaxes of animatronics, but apparently not. I mean, there's even a whole wiki dedicated to fake FNaF animatronics. I do think that there is a huge difference between old hoaxes and new ones. Though the old ones felt like they had more effort, they were also more mysterious, and I kinda missed those days. I feel like the old ones fit a lot more into what FNaF was versus the newer ones. From hoaxes like Sparky to fan theories like Purple Guy Animatronic, the fake animatronics helped shape the creepy and mysterious vibe of the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Even though they weren't real, they've become a part of the community in their own way. What's your favorite fake animatronic? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the flip.